So coming to the closed loop control of electric drive. Closed loop control of electric drive. Here, so there is called main concept is called feedback. So this is called feedback. Okay. So feedback loops in electric drive, may be provided to satisfy the one or more following requirements like this. Okay, this feedback loop. The feedback loops in electrical drive may be provided to satisfy the one or more following requirements like this. First one is called protection. Okay, so first one is protection. The second one is improvement of speed response. And third one to improve steady state accuracy. Okay, to improve steady state accuracy and to improve the speed of the response and to protection purpose. This feedback loops and electrical drives are used to satisfy these following operations: protection and improvement in speed response and to improve the steady state of accuracy of this. So this is the block diagram of the closed loop control system. Okay, this is the block diagram of the closed loop control system. Here, this is called speed controller, and this is called power converter, and DC motor. Okay, here DC motor, and then this is called feedback. Okay, so here this black diagram shows the closed loop control of DC motor. This consisting of a DC motor, power converter. This power converter is a here DC motor. So what is the input of DC motor is called? So what is the input of this motor? DC. Okay, that's why the power converter must be output must be DC. That is means it's as a power converter is as a rectifier, that is called AC to DC converter. Otherwise chopper, that's called DC to DC converter. Okay, because of this DC machine, input must that is called DC only. Input of the DC motor is DC only. That's why this power converter must be is a rectifier or a DC to DC converter, that is called chopper. Okay, so the feedback path is here. This is called feedback path, and also this is called comparator. This is called comparator, and this is called speed control. Okay, so this is called comparator, and this is called comparator, and this compare the reference speed and actual speed. The comparator is comparing the reference speed, and this is called actual speed. So actual speed means nothing but the speed of the DC motor. Okay, so by using feedback methods, so what is the tachometer generator? You know well, by using tachometers. Okay, so this tachometer generators, that's called speed sensor. Okay, so by using the speed sensor, so you have to measure the speed of the DC motor. Understood? So that given to the comparator. So here the motor speed can be sensed by a speed sensor, that is called tachometer. Understood? The speed of the motor can be sensed by a speed sensor, that is called tachometer generator. It is feedback signal, that is called feedback signal. Okay, it is feedback signal, that is called N. Feedback signal is nothing in the actual speed. Okay, that is called, this speed is called actual speed. Okay, and actual speed is compared with the reference speed. It's called NR. The actual speed is compared with the reference speed NR, and then the error signal EN. This is called EN. Error signal goes to the speed controller. The difference is NR minus N is called error signal, that is called EN. Error signal EN goes to the speed controller. Am I right? So like this, the speed controller, the error signal NR minus N is this called EN. It goes to the speed controller. Speed controller produces a control signal. The speed controller produces a control signal or control voltage, that is called EC. Understood? The speed controller produces a control signal or as a controlled voltage, that is denoted by EC. It's called control voltage. Okay, this control signal is fed to the power converter. This control signal EC is fed to the power converter, and this power converter's output can be changed according to the power converter output can be changed according to the control signal. The power converter output can be changed according to the control signal. This EC. Understood? This power converter output can be changed according to the control signal, that is called EC. So this control signal is fed power to the converter. So this control signal is fed to the power converter. The power converter output can be changed according to the control signal. The power converter output voltage can be changed according to the power control signal. By changing the output voltage of the motor, the speed can be controlled. By changing the output voltage of the converter, the speed of the motor can be controlled. Understood how this speed of the DC motor can be controlled? Understood. Here, so try to consider here again. Here the motor speed can be sensed. Here motor speed can be sensed by a tachometer or tacho generator. Okay, by using tacho generator, and it is a feedback signal that is called N, that is called actual speed. This actual speed is compared with the reference signal NR. This actual speed N and is compared with the reference signal NR, and then error signal is called EN. Is goes to the speed controller. This goes to the speed controller. Speed controller produces a control signal. Our control voltage is called EC. Understood? Speed controller produces a control signal. Our control voltage is called EC. This control signal is fed to the power converter. Okay, this control signal EC is fed to the power converter. The power converter's output can be changed according to the control signal. The power converter's output can be changed according to the control signal. Okay, and then by changing the output voltage, the DC motor can be controlled. So like this, the DC motor of the by using this closed loop operation, the DC motor can be controlled. Understood? So this way, this is called a black diagram, closed loop control of DC motor, electric motor. This is called closed loop control of electric motor.